Welcome back to another video, guys. Today we are compounding the E46 over here. We did a test spot, we went through all of the gear, we did all of the prep, and now we know what we're gonna be doing, and that is Sonax Cut Max. And then we're going to be using a microfiber cutting pad by Meguiar's. This is a microfiber cutting pad working really well on our polisher. So that is what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna do a two-step correction today. Well, really it's gonna be a few days because this is gonna take a lot of time. So this is the video in the series of the actual compounding, which is taking out the majority of the scratches, the deepest part of the scratches. However, it does leave a little bit of like marring behind. It doesn't make the paint pop as much as a finishing polish of something like Sonax Perfect Finish, which I'm pretty sure we will be using to use as a finishing polish. So you guys didn't see the test spot video. You get to see a nice 50-50 of the E46 after I cut it with the Sonax Cut Max. Really good stuff. Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome to another day of the paint correction process. I want to give you guys a quick update. I've done the trunk lid and most of the rear bumper of the car. A couple of different little frustrations I'll bring you through, and just kind of a quick update for you because, as you guys know, it takes a long time. Alright, so let me get my little detailing light here. And this is just the compounding step. So I will tell you, I have seen a little bit of haze from the Sonax, but it does finish pretty good. So I did put a tape line just because it's more fun that way. So here is the 50-50. It's interesting, these sort of vertical lines have been there before. Like, that's not like haze or something for me. I don't really know exactly what it is. I guess it's possible that was maybe from a rotary, but I don't know. I don't have enough experience to actually know. So if you guys can comment down below, that would probably be helpful. But I am chasing it a little bit, as you can see, but there's still just a hint of it. I'm just very nervous about this paint due to the clear coat failure kind of on the door handles and stuff. So I figure it's always better to be safe than sorry, of course. I haven't done, you know, this area or anything like that, but I did do down here. So you can see, you know, this is probably maybe 80%. It is a little hazy, as I mentioned, but I have gotten out a lot of the swirls that you're seeing. So of course, when we bring the light up here, you'll see a lot of swirls, and you bring it down here, you don't see much. You see a little haze, and then there is some deeper scratches. Actually right here looks really good. The LHR 15 is like a powerhouse. So you bring it through this area, like maybe 4 passes. It just works really good. Right here, you'll notice I put a little piece of tape, and that's because there was a burn mark. I believe that's probably a burn mark from a different person polishing. So that kind of makes me a little bit nervous. And I also will tell you, this car has definitely been like rear-ended or something, because, and I did see this before when I bought it. This kind of looks like a license plate hole, or like a license plate screw had like popped into the back of this car, rear-ended this car, and there's a, you know, a horizontal line of a big scuff. So something definitely smacked into the back of it. And then there is some cracking of the clear, like right here. It's gonna be really hard to see, but there's like a little X. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but there's an X there. So, you know, this car is far from perfect, but we're really not chasing perfection here. I did the tail lights. They actually look really good now. You can see there's not much haze on them at all. And then if you guys didn't see earlier, the the burn mark is in the same place on both sides. So someone went through and was not very careful right here. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to work around that, which is fine, but you know, it's always a little nerve-wracking. All right, guys, I am checking in with you. I have polished the entire roof, the rear of the car, the rear bumper, and this entire side. So hopefully it looks pretty good. It's a compound, so you might see a little bit of haze. The nano on the rotary setting can leave a little bit of haze if you don't watch it. A lot of the scratches are out, and this thing, well, the truth is this thing has always looked pretty good on camera until you get the lights out. So hopefully you can see that this side right here has been compounded. But if you go a little bit to the right, you can see that this definitely has not been. And of course the pillars, the B pillars have not either. But that is what I'm working on. Let me zoom in a little bit. I don't know if that looks good to you guys, but it's a little hazy. The cut max leaves just a little bit of haze depending on you know, how many passes and the speed and stuff, but generally speaking it works pretty good.